Afternoon, everyone. Jay Shy here with another video, and today's video is a little self-explanatory due to the I guess the title of the video, which is me gaming outside of my comfort zone. A lot of things have changed for me in the past couple of months. Past couple of weeks have been tiring, but I really felt like I needed to make this video, just letting you know that I'm still here. Whenever I have something that I want to talk about, I'll talk about it, as long as it's, you know, something gaming related. But I have been gaming outside of my comfort zone. As you guys can see, I am playing a mobile game, which is weird because I never thought I would ever be in this, be into anything like this, because you guys know me, I am a physical guy. I like to play physical games. I like to collect physical video games. Everything with me has to be physical, in terms of collecting and gaming. But things have changed for me in the past few months and the past few weeks. I recently became a father, so the birth of my son has happened 6 weeks ago, and I had to think of a way that I can still play video games or still have some type of entertainment, because I don't watch television, I don't really enjoy movies, and it's really hard to be in a reading state of mind when you're trying to take care of a child. So I had to come up with something. So for the past couple of months, I've been trying to dive into mobile video games. I've heard that diving into those can be somewhat taxing, excruciating, and they can they can be sometimes boring if you don't do it correctly. I used to play a game called Epic 7 on my cell phone. I used to play that for a little bit until kind of got a little burnt out on that game, and I gave up on that. I did try the Shin Megami Tensei mobile game, but for some reason it wasn't really what I was looking for in a mobile version of Shin Megami Tensei. So unfortunately I didn't play that game too long either. The one game that I did find myself playing for an extensive amount of time was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I did find myself playing that for an extensive amount of time. I would say as of now, I did do my summons on the Sephiroth Hatcher that just ended, and I did pull Sephiroth at the time. But now I'm at a point where I think I put that game down, and now I'm focused more on which is what you're watching now, which is Nier Reincarnation. I've been playing this game since launch, which was about 2.5 weeks ago. I have been playing this game extensively, and I find it easier to play than, you know, to play like my Switch or my PS3 and you know, cradle my son. It's really hard to try and play you know, a traditional video game when you are, you know, caring for a child. So I had to really deal with some culture shock, because Japanese mobile games are catered to a Japanese demographic, so you really have to extensively change your mindset. And for me, at first, it was quite difficult, because I'm really not into you know, having this slogged down gameplay and having to pay to speed things up. It really isn't my thing. Well, I would say it wasn't my thing, because with Nier and with Final Fantasy, there are times when I have spent a little bit of money to, you know, if I saw something that was worthwhile, and, you know, just kind of held on to it like a bundle or something, and paid for a small bundle, like a subscription, and then play for a month and then never play it again, you know, and just cancel it. When I treated it like a old school MMO that you would pay for, you know, way back in the day, it seemed to be okay with my psyche. So when I did it that way, it was fine. But I have been playing this game, and I do enjoy it. I do see the pros and cons of mobile games. I do see the pros and cons of gacha mobile games, which is they are basically what everybody has been saying they are. They are pretty much they are gambling. It is gambling if you put money into the game for gambling. It's gambling. But what I use it for is, like I said, like more of a monthly subscription where I would pay $6 for a energy pack, and then I'll play the game until the end of the month, and then I'll probably buy another $6 if I don't have enough energy. But most of the time I have enough energy to take me on through the next couple of months, because the game gives you that much energy potions where you can continuously play the game if you do it right. But if you're trying to speed things up and get that instant gratification, I don't think a mobile game is good for a person's psyche or health. Because we live in an age where it's like instantly gratifying. When you pay money, you get what you want, but a lot of times you don't get what you want, so you're constantly paying money. And I've spot that instantly when I saw my friend drop about $300 to pull a single unit and still didn't pull it until possibly until it was the next day. He pulled it for free after he spent that money. So I've seen it firsthand what it can do to people, and I just chose to stay away from that side of the game. Now, there are times when what I would do is I would prep. That's how I've been playing the game, is that I'm anticipating that something else is going to come out later on, and I would just save up for something else that I want. But I don't think it is beneficial for me to pay to spin a roulette and hope that I get what I want. I don't think that that's the smart way to go about it. But I will say that I am enjoying the game. It is a culture shock of a game because it's not catered to my demographic, but that's why I had to come outside my comfort zone in order to enjoy the game itself. And I have been. It is a grind, and it's a marathon of a game, because this game is supposed to last years, because it's supposed to take long. It's supposed to be hard. It's a free-to-play game where you do have, you know, your whales and your krakens that are going to spend mountains and mountains amount of money. I did fall a little bit into a trap with Epic 7 when I started on a mobile game for the first time, and I think I spent about $100 on that game, and I just never spent that money ever again, mostly because after I spent it, I just felt like it was like throwing money into a fire. I just didn't do it. But I'm sure one day it'll come when I see something that I do want, and one of the characters that I do like in this game so far are characters in uniform, or characters that look quite dapper. You know, suits and ties and such like that. That's why I pulled Griff. Luckily, I got him for free with a ticket. I didn't have to spend money, so that was good. But yeah, so I'm basically just making this video saying how, you know, letting you guys know I am still here. I happen to play mobile games now. Well, a mobile game, just the one, until, you know, my son is big enough where I can share Castlevania with him, or, you know, share some Persona, or, you know, Shin Megami Tensei when he's 16. You know, I don't think I want him playing Shin Megami Tensei too young. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say, and Hopefully I'll make another video in the future very soon, but I hope this will hold you guys over for now.